Welcome to Scott Cooks. Today I'll be making some free-range chicken drumsticks coated in tortilla chips. All done in the Ninja Foodi. Stay tuned. Alright, let's start this off by adding 1 cup of water to the Ninja Foodi. To help speed up the pressure process, we're going to go ahead and warm that water up. Sear saute, high, start. While we're warming that up, let's go over the ingredients. Alright, first thing you're going to need is your drumsticks. Organic free-range chicken drumsticks, strip sticks here, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. There's 4 of them in there, and these are right out of the freezer. They're frozen. Next thing you're going to need is your favorite kind of corn chip. I'll be using these. It's just a generic brand, but these are really good. So this is going to add a lot of flavor. We will be pressure cooking and cooking our chicken drumsticks in the basket, so you'll need that handy. And in order to get the chips to stick to the drumsticks, I'll be using a little honey mustard, Miracle Whip, and I'm going to throw in a little real honey as well. Try to get it as sticky as I can. First thing we need to do is pressure cook these frozen drumsticks. We're not trying to cook them all the way through, just trying to get them unfrozen and partially cooked, but not all the way. Go ahead and put your basket in. Just to avoid any problems down the road. Hit it with your favorite spray. I'm using the Pam. You can see all the steam coming out. That's because we had it on sear saute high. And go ahead and turn the Foodi off for a second. Go ahead and put your drumsticks in the basket. There's no need to flavor that water with anything because we're pressure cooking in the basket, so the drumsticks will never even get near that flavor. Alright, go ahead and put your pressure lid on. Make sure you set it to seal, which is all the way to the left. We've got 4 drumsticks in there. Power on, pressure high, time 4 minutes. Do a minute per drumstick, and we'll give it a 5-minute natural pressure release, which is what I usually do no matter how many are in there. While that's working, let's go ahead and get our little batter, with air quotes there, where's my other finger? Batter. Together to hold the chips to the chicken. Now I've only got 4 drumsticks, so this is going to change depending on how many drumsticks you guys are doing, but I'm going to just try to do a little measuring for you. The Miracle Whip is the base to everything, so that's where you're going to use the most. So I got a 1/2 cup there. Half a cup of Miracle Whip. And honestly, the next parts here are just totally up to you guys. You know, you might not like a lot of mustard. You might like an awful lot of mustard. So I'm just going to approximately 2 tablespoons right there. And I'm going to go approximately 1 tablespoon of honey. I know I didn't measure it, but it's okay. And we're going to hit it with just a little bit of our favorite. That'll do it. Let's go ahead and combine that. If you never cook with Miracle Whip, you're missing out. There's a lot you can do with that. It's not just for bologna sandwiches, y'all. All right, that is good. We're just going to let that sit there now, and sit there at room temperature until we're ready for the chicken. All right, there's a couple ways you can crush up your chips, but this is a regular old Ziploc sandwich bag. If you're doing more than 4 drumsticks, you might want to use a quart-sized bag. Zip them up tight. Try to push a little air out of them. And crush away. I don't really want powder. Think more of the shape and size of like a cornflake. Cornflake. I didn't say that. Hear me over the crunching here. That's pretty good right there. We're ready. All right, now he's going to start counting the other way, and we're going to give that 5 minutes, what we call a natural pressure release, which really means we're just not going to do anything. All right, using the back of a spoon, knife, something other than your hand, release the pressure. There won't be a whole lot. We only used 1 cup of water. When the button drops, it's safe to remove the lid. At this point, you can also go ahead and shut the Foodi off until we get ready for the next step. Here we go, button's already down. Like to rock the lid a little bit. Get the water out from under it so it doesn't run all over the counter. And that's what we got. Let's go ahead and get the batter on them. All right, grab yourself some handy tongs and a plate. Get them out. Keep in mind, they're very, very hot. Okay, and you know what's next. We're going to batter them up. And keep in mind, again, these are really hot, and also they've just been pressure cooked, which means the meat is extremely tender and could potentially fall off the bone. So be gentle. All right, so you get the idea. Coat these up best we can. Get any excess off. Probably gonna have to go back with the tongs again for this, and just set them back over on the plate. Let's go ahead and do all 4. All right, let's get some of them chips on there. Don't worry about a little bit of this going on because, as I said, these were not fully cooked. We're going to air fry these. So you can still crunch them up a little bit in your hand if you didn't get them fine enough. Roll them over. The trick here is to get as many to stick to it as we can. And we're going to take both hands now. We're just going to press them right down into the plate. Grab up anything that fell off. Let's get these back in the basket. Okay. Lid down. Foodi on. air crisp. Let's drop it a little lower, 375. I'm going to set it to 20 minutes, calculating approximately 10 minutes per side. If I flip them, I may not even flip them. Let's go ahead and start. Now obviously we'll be checking the temperature as we go along. Make sure they're fully cooked all the way to the bone. We'll check back in 10 minutes. Okay, it's 10 minutes. Let's do two things. First, let's look at it. Getting a little brown on the top right there. And second, let's check the internal temperature right down to the bone. I need 165 to be safe. I'm at 120, 30, 40, 50, 55, 160. 165 is where I'm at. I like to do the other test. I pull this out, give it a little press, make sure the juices are running clear. Now I want to check, I got an even bigger piece over here, so I'm going to check that one too. 50. That one's going a little slower, 155. So that one, yeah, you probably can't see that on the camera, but see we got a little blood coming out of that one. So that one is not ready. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and roll these over. Yeah, we'll do the best we can without losing all of our goodies. Well, looks like we're going to lose some of it anyway. Heck, it looks like most of it fell off on the bottom. Well, regardless, they do need to be rolled over. They won't cook properly, so we're going to roll them. Still think there'll be plenty to add the flavor we want. We're going back down again. Continue for at least 5 more minutes, and then we'll do another check. All right, I'm gonna make another check. It's been 5 more minutes. Oh, we're looking mighty good in here, guys. Let's see where we are. We're gonna take that same piece that wasn't quite ready. I'm going all the way to the bone. 130, 140, 50, 60, 65. Okay, so same test. Now we're running clear, see that? And we'll take one more piece right beside the bone. Yeah, we're good there. Might as well check them all while we're in here. Looks great. This chicken is ready. Let's get it plated. There you have it. Organic, free-range chicken drumsticks coated in Miracle Whip, honey mustard, honey, and tortilla chips. Cooked in the Ninja Foodi using pressure cook and air crisp. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. Leave me some comments. Don't forget to click the like button and the bell for notifications. Make sure you check the description box for links to Patreon and other things, other information. I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're wondering what else is for dinner, baked beans and spinach. Thanks for watching, y'all.